Hello, today I'm bringing you my latest custom, Fives. Fives' first appearance was as Shiny in Season 1 of the Clone Wars episode Rookies. He then became a member of the 501st, commanded by Captain Rex. So, let's take a look. His body is a bootleg figure from AliExpress. Just a typical white shiny. And I'll go through the paints and everything that I've used a little bit in a minute. So we just get there into the detailing. Starting from the helmet. What you see is a hand painted. I tried using a stencil. However, just didn't work out properly. I tried cutting it out of paper and then attaching that to masking tape and cutting that shape out to put it over his helmet. But because it's just an awkward shape, it just weren't working properly. So I decided to tackle it by hand. The results come out not too bad. I'm not a big fan of the blue. I don't know if it come out right or not. I think it needs to be a bit darker, but every comparison I look at, you've got the sideshows, they're very blue. You've got the Clone Wars, they're a bit of a grey, dull blue. And then you've got the 501st blue, which is kind of a dark blue. I always thought these guys were a little bit lighter blue than Rex. I always thought Rex was a darker blue than his actual 501st guys. So comparing just the colour, it's just a bit, it shows up really here, but it's a bit more darker. But you know what, I kind of like it because it's got the kind of Clone Wars appearance, like cartoony. Going through on his arms, it's just a standard stripe down there, all blue arm pads. And on this side, on his leg, we've got his decals. And then on this side, he's got one stripe, but obviously it's taken out by his comms pad. And then also we've got his decal on his arm. So I couldn't get into great detail, as obviously it was just all hand painted. But as from a distance, rather than up close, zoomed in, yeah, I think the results are actually not too bad. Also a little bit of weathering around. Doesn't really show too much up on the camera because of the light. But I've just oil stained him as he was on Kamino in his get up. And this blue bit on his back. Looking through the episodes, he doesn't have this, but the sideshow did. So I guess it's just general preference, really. I thought it just breaks it up a little bit, so I put the blue on his back. His standard accessories, his blasters, I've just weathered up to get the detailing out, which is standard as most. Paints I used for these, it's a Tamira. So X23, I didn't realise it's clear blue, so it's actually a transparent blue, and I mixed it with X14, which is a sky blue. It's the only blues I had. So I put that, a little drop of that in there to sort of bring up the blueness of this, because obviously I don't want to mix it too much with this one because it's transparent. So I had to do a few more coats of it, just generally that. But it's come up with quite like a glossy look on the arms. So it might be something to sort of tamper with in the future with the transparency to get that kind of gloss look. Obviously the dots on his eye, well, on his helmet, and the triangle on his head, just standard XF7 red. And the other colours I had to use was for his arm parts there. So there's a little lighter blue around on this part, which I just used as standard sky blue. To get the grey, I used white and black together. Just mix those up just to get the grey. And then the gun is just a flat black and then underneath that, just a little bit of decals, was using the grey again, and then finishing off with the white to get the details. And then these pots that you see here are the mixed up grey and blue. And then I also use the scalpel. So if I've gone over a little bit in the cheeks or here, and also to get the symmetrical there, I'm a little, as I said before, I'm a bit off of the old paintbrush. So if it just doesn't look right, I just literally get the scalpel and then just scrape away. Same way I did there, and then to get the straight legs. And that's fives today, and I will bring you a new one in the future, and look forward to see you soon. Take care. Bye.